matrix. Got that touch, my savior. Keeping that touch with my hater. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? This, what you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see soar. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to bring to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Buffalo defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Now is 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Looking to put a drive together. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
What the fuck is going on? You must got a bad connection. Yeah.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond, but on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. A give running right, ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. They go play action with Hurts. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone.
What the fuck? A bad connection, right?
In no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100. Real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. ETN up the middle. And they'll get him down right around the 16. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This is 2nd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Fuck.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Jackson now. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Now Jackson. Now we take it in by Shaheed. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now third down and 6 to go. Hey, look at this defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Wow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch, good for 9.
Stop at the right time.
The Jets are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Jets will line up.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. That is caught. He's got it. And the
That was bullshit, but okay.
That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Hurts to throw. And the Jets pressure, 2 notches, down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What the fuck?
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They did it. You know,
Another one intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six.
that's all right.
Now this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick six to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
This time, the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Caught at the 26. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he's able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the option, here's ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Here's 2nd and 7. Another tote for ETN. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Hurts changing up the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Brewers. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll wait on first down. McCrary.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they moved the ball with relative ease.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. McCrary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the Bills' 31-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Up the middle they go. McCrary. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
What's good on the extra point? And it is 28-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, ETN once more.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buffalo.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Now Hurts going to move him around. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson.
And he stopped immediately there.
3rd down and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson.
And he is going to have a Bills first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
When you're dead last in the NFL in 3rd down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Now they'll change things up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Jesus. This is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
What the fuck?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Bills nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
First down, Bills.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6.
ETN once more. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 4th down. Going for it, here's ETN. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
A shotgun snap going to give to ETN. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 22-yard
From the gun, it's Hurts. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
No, you didn't think he was going to shut me out.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bills are able to claw one back.
You got this one. You running all over me.
Now for the extra point.
And he converts and it cuts the lead to 35-7.
The score, Jets 35, Bills 7.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Partner still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes because you can call run blitzes in order to try to get more people to the point of attack.
He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Here's Jackson. Throws quickly. He's got George Kittle. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Line of scrimmage, the 9, 2nd and about a yard.
Now it's Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, it's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have them pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position right now.
On first down, Sampson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well falls shy of the first down marker.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Again, running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice the game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try to finish off the game.
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Play action. Now Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They'll try to move forward on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
At the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
And they'll run again.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Get off.
That early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Just a pickup of a yard there. That won't help too much. They're left with a 3rd and forever now.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They're going to find the open man.
Way to hold on that fucking ball.
Corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on fourth.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Bills.
They'll look to throw now. First down. And he's got his target, Harris. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Bills first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Right side caught by Jackson.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the Bills first down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
They'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season
Good
into
game,
quarters.
man.
How about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Oh, what the fuck? How you missed that tackle, bro?
There he goes left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
He did.
Just add to their totals. Alonso looked to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Jets 49, Bills 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
On 2nd down and 4. Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Malik Hooker. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Dang.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll run on 1st down. McCrary. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. McCrary.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Okay.
Charles, a lot